I'm officially starting my fitness journey, and I'm going to turn this caterpillar into hopefully a beautiful butterfly. Hey guys, what's up? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to my channel if you're new, or welcome back. My name is Juliana, in case you didn't know that. So 2 weeks ago, I started this transformation journey. Essentially, I challenged myself to completely transform my life before the end of the year. When I started the challenge, I had 100 days, and now I only have 86 days left. This challenge was to completely transform my whole life. Now, this is every aspect. So that could be financially, that could be with my relationships, my health, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. And in today's video, we're going to be focusing on my physical health, and more specifically, my fitness journey. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing my fitness goals for from now until the end of the year. I'm going to be sharing some tips I have and some of my experience with fitness. So before I get straight into it, I wanted to address 3 important things. Number 1, I need to make sure that we're on the same page, where we understand that we are all unique human beings. We all come in different shapes and sizes, even weight and appearances. We are different colors, different religions, different backgrounds, races. We come from different countries. We are all unique, and that is what makes us beautiful. Whether that is beautiful on the outside or the inside, we are all unique, all beautiful, and all important. I wanted to mention that because I'm going to be making this video on fitness, which will be talking a little bit about weight gain and weight loss, and I just want to make sure that you understand that everything I share is literally just for myself. It's from my own experience, my own opinions, my own thoughts on it, and these are goals for myself. My goals are not necessarily going to be your goals. Your goals are different because we live different lives, and yeah. Just wanted to make sure that's clear. Okay, so the second very important thing I wanted to mention is when you're starting any kind of transformation journey, that doesn't necessarily have to be fitness, but that is what we're going to be talking about in this video. You need to make sure that the motivation behind it comes from the right place. We have a self-love versus self-hate. So self-hate will look something like this. Let's say I'm on a fitness journey. So here's the self-hate. Self-hate would be like, oh, I hate myself. There's nothing good about me. I hate the way I look. I hate the way I feel. I'm ugly. I'm only gonna be happy. I'm only gonna love myself and love my life when I become fit, when I become rich, when I look like this. So it's very negative. It's going to be very toxic. The whole experience is not going to be a positive one. You're going to be always chasing after happiness. You're never going to actually truly enjoy your life as it is, even throughout the whole process. You're going to just, constantly be chasing this happiness that's over here. Rather, you can focus on self-love being your motivation, saying, you know what? I love myself as I am. I accept that I have a lot of flaws, and I accept that I want more from me. There's nothing wrong with wanting more. Honestly, it's actually very good for people to not settle and to want to improve. So when you focus on loving yourself and saying, hey, I deserve this, I deserve to be happy, I deserve to improve, to grow, and to learn, it's going to be a positive experience, and you're probably going to be way more successful than if you focus on the negative side. And when you're coming from a motivation of love, you're going to not only enjoy where you are now, you're going to enjoy the process and the results. Versus over here, you're probably only going to enjoy the results if you get it. So, do you see what I mean? And the third thing, super important, I need you guys to understand I am not any kind of professional. I am not a coach or a life coach. I'm not a fitness coach. I'm not a personal trainer. I'm not a physiotherapist, a doctor, or a psychologist, or a nutritionist. I'm not a professional. Everything I share is strictly on my opinions that are coming from my experiences and my own research and just my life, right? So I can only share what I know from my experiences, my perspectives, my opinions. So just make sure that if you do follow along my journey, that you are doing your own research, making sure that you are reaching out to professionals when needed, and you don't rely on everything I say, because I'm a human, I'm flawed, I'm probably going to make mistakes in what I say and what I do. So just make sure that you understand I'm not a professional. I'm just a girl who's trying to figure out her life, and I'm sharing it with you guys. So why is fitness and exercising so important for our lives? Well, I think it's quite obvious. Everyone sort of knows, like, being active, being fit, and working out and exercising is always going to help our health. And when you're healthy, your life is just better overall. But just to name a few, it can help with improving your metabolism, it can help maintain weight and reduce risks of diseases, it can strengthen your bones, muscles, and your heart and lungs. It can also decrease your stress, anxiety, and depression, and it can help improve your confidence and so many other benefits, but those are just a few. So I hope you realize it is something that you should really take time to prioritize and take a moment now to reflect on your life, reflect on your fitness, your exercise. Where can I improve? And maybe even start your own fitness journey as I am doing. So I'm sharing my fitness journey for two reasons. And number one is I really hope that by sharing my journey, my transformation journey, I will be able to help inspire and motivate others to start their own. Maybe one of the workouts that I share will help someone to get healthy. Ultimately, I want to help people improve their lives as much as I can, even if that's just simply by sharing my experience. And then the second reason is more so for me, but it's to keep me socially accountable, because it's so easy to kind of like to make goals and to kind of like give up on them when you don't tell anybody. You're just being accountable to yourself. But when you kind of talk to other people, you tell other people what you're doing, you have a lot more pressure to actually do it, which is a good thing. I think it's a good kind of pressure. It's a social accountability. So that's a big thing for me, because I kind of suck at being accountable to myself, and that's why I need that extra push. So alright, so now I'm going to be sharing my experience with fitness. So throughout my whole life, just a little backstory, I've always been an active person. Even as a child, we always playing outside, going swimming, biking, going for walks, playing sports, soccer, volleyball, badminton. I did gymnastics, always just very active, and I've never really had major health concerns. But then recently, I got a new job. The last job that I had before I didn't have a job. It was a stay-at-home job where it was sales. I was calling people for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week for 6 months straight. Man, oh man, my body completely changed. I did not realize. It was a very humbling experience for me, because I guess I always just assumed that I was naturally fit, naturally active, naturally healthy. I didn't even realize that it was just because of my lifestyle. Being healthy, being active, exercising was what was keeping me healthy. I didn't realize that. I just thought it was just like, oh, I have a really good metabolism or whatever reason. I thought it was natural. And so it was a very humbling experience for me, because within the first month of working at this job, I gained 30 pounds. Now, that's a lot of weight to gain in such a short amount of time. It's a little bit alarming, just because I don't really mind too much, to be honest. It's kind of good that I gained weight, because I probably it helped, fill out in the right places. However, the problem was not the weight. The problem was by not exercising, because I didn't exercise that much throughout this 6-month period. I have lost so much muscles. My muscles are still there. I'm still able to move, but like muscle strength, I've become very, very weak. My endurance is very, very weak, where even when I walk up the stairs, I have to catch my breath. Now that I'm starting this transformation journey 2 weeks ago, I've started going back to the gym with my husband. And what I used to be able to do, which was easy for me before, is now very difficult for me. Only a year of me not really prioritizing my health, my fitness, my activity, and working out, and I've lost so much of my abilities, my flexibility, my strength, and I'm like, wow, this is crazy. I didn't realize how quickly your body can change. If it's kind of like the saying where if you don't use it, you lose it. And that's so true, especially as you get older. When you're younger, you kind of have youth on your side. You can kind of get away with it. But when you get older, I'm in my mid-20s, you kind of your body it's true. If you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. So just Wanted to share that backstory, and kind of that's what brought me to this. That's what brought me here to wanting to go on a fitness journey. So I want to be able to build back my strength to get back to where I used to be. So I'm probably like here, and I used to be here. I want to get up to here and then surpass it. Okay, so here's the question. What are my goals? What are my fitness goals? So from now until the end of the year, I have to be realistic, of course, but I'm thinking, how much can I change physically? How much can I improve in my fitness from now until then? And I was thinking, okay, what do I want to change about myself? I want to tone up my body and my muscles. I want to make my muscles more defined, stronger, and lose a little bit of the fats. More specifically, I have quite a bit of fats on my arms, on my belly, on my legs, and I would like to, tone that out, get some abs. Flexibility is a big thing for me. I would love to be able to do the splits, to be able to stretch without so much pain and effort, just keeping my body and muscles healthy. That's kind of my goal for the end of the year. Also, another thing I have just decided is I want to be a strong old lady. Now, it's never too early to start thinking about what kind of old person you're going to be, whether that's an old lady or old man. What I mean by this is, like, sometimes I think, oh, when I'm an old lady, I want to be the kind old lady. I want to be the nice one, the one who always remembers everyone's birthday, who's always sweet and funny. And another thing I added to my list recently of what kind of old lady I'm going to be is I want to be the fit old lady, the one who can still move around and who goes for little jogs in the morning, and like, because I see those in my community. There's a lot of these little old ladies who are like doing Tai Chi, and they're so active at their older age, and I'm like, I want to be that. I want to be active and strong and still able to do things. There's even old ladies here on social media that are able to do handstands and cartwheels at like 90 something, and I'm like, that is very impressive, but probably what led them to being able to do that is keeping an active lifestyle throughout their whole life. And yeah, so that's something I want to work on. And I think if that's something that you want to work on too, just remember that, like, the sooner you plant the tree, the sooner you can reap the rewards. And if you want to be healthy when you're older, like an old lady or old man, then you should probably start now. I don't know what now means to you, because maybe you're a teenager, maybe you're mid-20s like me, or maybe you're in your 30s, 40s. I don't know who you are. I just know that there is no better time than now to start working on your health and to work on your goals. And just now is the best time to do anything. Just be happy, go for your dreams, work on yourself and improve, and you're gonna have a great life. Okay, so what am I gonna do to accomplish these goals? Well, obviously I need to start working out. I've already started. Since I started this transformation journey 2 weeks ago, I've already started going back to the gym. I've been kind of easing into it, just mainly walking, and it was kind of actually a good reminder, because I realized, wow, like, this used to be easy for me, and now it's very difficult. So I definitely am seeing that I need to improve and get back at it. So I will be going to the gym whenever possible. I'll have a routine that's progressive, and I'll also make myself a routine for when I'm at home and I can't go to the gym. That way I don't have any excuse, because I have a routine that's designed for both. And same thing with stretching. I will make sure that I have a routine that I'm following, and these routines will be progressive. You can't be doing the same thing over and over and over. You won't really progress. You need to make sure that like you're slowly adding more weight, or you're slowly adding more reps, or whatever it is. So just make sure that your routines that you're creating or following are progressive if you want to progress. Over the last 2 weeks, I started this transformation, and I've been working out, like I said, at the gym. It's just been, honestly, a very amazing experience overall. I've been working on a lot of different aspects of my life, waking up early, going to bed early, trying to work on all kinds of different things that will help my life be better. But when I started working out again, it gave me a motivation and a confidence that I never had before. when you physically start, working towards something, you're physically sweating. Like, I don't know what it is about like being drenched in sweat. Like, it's just such an amazing feeling, or at least for me. I don't know, everyone might not agree, but for me, like when I sweat, because I'm working hard and I'm accomplishing things, like it is such a boost to my confidence and my motivation. So far it's been an amazing experience. It's honestly made me happier. I can truly attest that working out and exercising helps a lot with anxiety and depression. I struggle with those from time to time. I have panic attacks from time to time. Exercising, so important. Please prioritize getting on a fitness journey if you haven't already. So before I go, I'm just gonna leave you with some tips, especially for those who might be a little bit new to fitness or who are nervous to start their fitness journey. I'm still very new. I don't know what I'm doing 100% of the time. Just start. Starting is half the journey. And then also ask questions. Reach out to people who are in the fitness community. They are so kind and are willing to help. Get rid of the all or nothing mentality. For me, it's like the worst thing ever. You're just focused on being perfect. Whenever you mess up, you think, oh, I have to start over. No, just have the idea of when you mess up, you miss a few days, just pick yourself up and keep moving forward. If you always start over, you're never really going to get anywhere. Even if you're taking one step forward, 2 steps back, that's still a linear progression. So just please, it's not all or nothing. It's just continue and get up when you fall. Another big one is I highly recommend getting some sort of chart to keep track of your goals. It'll definitely help keep you motivated. It'll boost your confidence and your ability to do it. Also, speaking of charting, if you miss a day, make sure that you do everything you can to hit your goal the next day, so that you're not having 2 misses in a row or 3, because when you miss and then you miss, the next time it's easier to miss again, and it just kind of gets you in a position where it's easier and easier every single time to just give up. So make sure you have the, I think it's called like the 1 day rule or something like that, where if you miss your goal, the next day you have to hit it, or at least do your best. And of course, if you don't hit it for like 5 days in a row, that's not the end of the world. Just pick yourself up where you are and just keep going forward. Also, if you're starting a fitness journey specifically, you cannot do fitness without nutrition, without a proper diet. I am someone who's very passionate about nutrition just because that's what I studied. But I will tell you, literally any kind of gym rat, whatever they're called, gym person will tell you that fitness and diet go together, and you need to make sure you do both. I will probably make another video about my nutrition specifically, my diet specifically, but I'm just saying, make sure that if you are doing your own fitness journey, you look into dieting or like into the nutrition part of it as well. It's very important. Those are my small tips. I'm still very new to this, so I'll probably have more tips later on in the future when I figure out what I'm doing, but for now, that's all I really have to share. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you start your own fitness journey if you haven't already, and if you are someone who's like already fitness guru, or someone who's very good in terms of working out and fitness stuff, I would love your advice or suggestions. If you're interested in following along with my transformation journey, or specifically my fitness journey, then go ahead and subscribe. You can follow my content, my social media. I'll link my TikTok and my Instagram in the description box. But honestly, I would love to build a community of like-minded people who are trying to transform their life, who want better, who don't like to settle for less. I would love to be your cheerleader, and you can be mine. So just let me know in the comments, be like, hey, I'm starting my own transformation, here's my channel, or here's my social media. I would love to follow along. We can inspire each other, and I just hope to build a good, happy community of people who are looking to improve their life and just be happy. So thanks guys again for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Goodbye.